Hi, hello folks, it's me Mr. Munch, and I'd like to welcome you to my discussion on the latest Doctor Who episode. It's been quite a while since we've had a new episode. I know we had a Christmas special, but we've had quite a big hiatus before that. What can I say? The pilot was a very, very good episode. I was a bit iffy watching it till about midway, because I thought this is really, really basic. The whole episode, with the uh, reintroduction to things, basically, the TARDIS and all the different Sonics in the little pen holder thing. The picture of River Song, and the picture of his was that his granddaughter? I'm quite sure that was his granddaughter. I have to check. Should have checked before I said anything on here. But yeah. Um, this is going to be spoilery, so don't watch any further if you don't want any spoilers for the episode if you haven't watched it yet. But yeah, that was brilliant. I mean, like I said, the first 20 minutes, maybe 17 to 20 minutes of it, was really just a reintroduction to Doctor Who, which, as I said, I wasn't a massive fan of, because it was I know all this stuff, but you have to take into account that they really want to bring back people into watching the show. And to me, this really did feel like Rose. This had the majesty and newness to it that Rose had, and I really felt that in this episode. Pearl Mackie playing Bill, she really brought that newness, even though her so-called girlfriend, who she wasn't together with for more than 5 minutes in the episode, with a star in her eye, it really felt like it was Bill with a star in her eye this time. She was the one who was viewing everything new. Her Everything was bright and shiny, and she smiled and all that. And then, as she's having fun, um, you get the payoff at the end. Then, yes, the Daleks are in it. So basically, there's this puddle, and it's been left behind by uh, some starcraft or something that maybe has some kind of psychokinetic fuel or psychokinetic something or other in it, and some of this has leaked and made a puddle in the university the Doctor's in. Um, the girl Pearl is interested in finds this puddle, shows Pearl it, and then about 15-20 minutes into the episode, after they've shown a montage of Pearl bumping into this girl a bunch of times and actually getting to know her, the girl unfortunately gets eaten or something by the puddle, and the puddle becomes the girl, but not before Bill makes the girl promise that she wouldn't leave without her, which comes into play again later on. So yeah, she slowly controls the Doctor into becoming the Doctor again, because he's obviously been doing this, and it is alluded in the episode that he's been doing this job in the university for 50 years, and no one's really mentioned that he hasn't aged or anything, even though the Doctor brings you up to Pearl and she's like, so. um, there's something in the bottom of the university as well, which I think is part of the act. It's that door that we've seen in the trailers. Uh, yeah, very, very interesting to see what's going to be behind that door. So They try and outrun this water thing because it starts chasing them. They go to Australia first, and it manages to catch up with them there. And then they go 23 million years into the future, and it still manages to catch up with them there. And then this is a bit where I'm a bit iffy on this episode. They go somewhere that the Doctor says, "Oh, we need to go into the greatest fire to, try and get rid of this thing." And the greatest fire obviously looks like it's a war between the Daleks and someone else. I think it's the Khalids. I'm not 100% sure, but it could be them because they do look quite a bit like them. They are, the blonde and all that. Sorry, bit of a burp there. Yeah, so it even chases them there. And then they find out that it's because Bill made this girl make a promise to her. Sorry, my arm's getting a bit tired. That he keeps following her. So Bill ultimately tells the girl, you promise, you don't have to keep your promise to me. Which brought a bit of a lump to my throat, but I'm a massive baby like that anyway. Lots of movies make me cry or like bring a lump to my throat. But even Nardole is like, right, Bill explains things so the general Doctor Who and Doctor Who audience or introductory audience to the TARDIS gets their explanation, but then Nardole breaks it down even a little bit further, which I suppose is good for like younger audiences again, because it might helps break down some of and he's also quite a bit of comic relief on certain points as well. I think Nardole isn't going to be like a really bad addition to the TARDIS like everyone thinks he's going to be. So Bill has tears in her eyes after that, and Nardole's like, "There's something wrong with you, isn't there?" And the Doctor never notices the tears, which he doesn't really, does he? I mean, that's where the Doctor is alien. Go back to Earth. The Doctor is about to wipe Bill's mind, and this is the part that really made me love the episode. She goes, "Why has someone done this to you before?" And someone has, haven't they? They've wiped the Doctor's memory of themselves, and this really like resounded in me for some reason. I don't know why, but that was the part that made me love this episode. Was the part where she said, "What if someone done this to you?" And then the Doctor decided not to wipe her memory. So yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. At the end, the Doctor is the Doctor again. He's just somewhere along the line he's decided not to travel in between these like 50 years or whatever's happened, and I am quite sure we're going to discover what that is about throughout this series 10 now. So we get the trailer for like the series trailer then at the end, and yes, we see John Sims the Master with a beard. It's popular amongst us guys lately to grow beards, so he actually looks older. So we'll have to see what happens there. So yeah, that's been me, Mr. Munch, with my Series 10 Episode 1 Doctor Who breakdown. Hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you guys on the next one.